Hello, Couch Potatoes. My name is Nicole, and this is We're Into It. And today we are talking about the game I have been extremely into, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, which you can purchase in the Steam store. So I have thus far played the game for a total of 32 hours, and I think I have a pretty good idea as to what to do during what I believe to be the hardest levels of Fall Guys. This guide will hopefully earn yourself a platinum each round and potentially that coveted crown. The two levels are going to be the Seesaws and the Whirlygig. So let's get started with the Seesaws. The Seesaws are definitely my favorite game. I think they're great because they have a high chance of you qualifying as long as you just take your time and make smart moves. I've definitely had it where I made a couple of wrong choices in the beginning of the game and got into last place, but then used these tactics throughout and I managed to still qualify even though I started at like last place basically. So the biggest thing is that you want to make sure that if your seesaw is higher than the one in front of you, you're going to want to just walk off of that seesaw. If you jump, you can cause yourself to stumble and fall and then just fall right off of the seesaw. But just walking off of it makes it so that you don't stumble and you can just walk up and, hit that next checkpoint. The next strategy is that when you're jumping onto a checkpoint, jump onto the railing so that it can speed you up faster to beat the crowd to the next seesaw. This may seem difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, it'll come pretty easily. Lastly, if you must jump on the seesaws, make sure that you jump and dive. This is going to prevent you from stumbling and falling off the seesaw the same way that the walking off of the seesaw does. So this is just going to plant your feet firmly so that you can move on and hit that next checkpoint. Next is the Whirlygig. So I really sucked at this round for the first 20 times playing it, but it was because I'm not great at timing, so I kept getting hit by the fans and the poles. But then I figured out how to navigate two important parts of the round. The first part being an area where there are multiple fans going. When starting out, I always timed it poorly until my boyfriend pointed out that between the two fans, there's no hitbox. So you'll never get hit if you just run between the two fans. The second strategy I found worked was using the last middle ramp instead of trying to jump the poles on the sides. This takes practice, but once you got it, I found that you can continue to do it every time, or mostly every time. If not, it'll just take you another try, and you can still have that time boost. So when you go up the ramp, about 3/4 of the way up, you'll want to jump and dive. This will either let you miss the fan altogether or only let the fan clip you and then it'll just push you till you drop onto the other side. An alternative is going to the right and jumping over that first bar and then jumping and diving to the middle ramp. So you're cutting the course doing this. And that'll give you a clear line to the finish. So I found that if you can master this simple strategy, it really didn't matter how the run went previous to this obstacle, even if you got hit by like a bunch of fans a couple of times. Hopefully these tactics help you to win some crowns or at least some platinums in your level. And in the comments below, let me know what course you believe to be the hardest and what tricks you use to pass it. Thank you so much for watching, and please, if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. I release new videos every Thursday. I've been Nicole. This is We're Into It. I hope you have a great day. Bye!